Today I'm making fire roasted tomato basil soup with grilled cheese. Right now in my pot I have a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil that I'm melting together. Then I'm going to add in onions and garlic to saute together. And then once that is going, I'll be back to show you guys what goes in. Alright, the first thing in the pot with the oil and the butter is 1 onion chopped, and I did 2.5 cloves of garlic because they weren't real big, but 2 nice sized cloves of garlic would work. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and we're going to get it translucent and just try to keep them a little bit crispy. You don't want them to be too soft. We'll let that cook. I'll be right back. Alright, our next things that are going in are, I got the Hunt's fire roasted diced tomatoes. They're the 14.5-ounce cans. We need 2 of these guys. Sorry if that's a little blurry when I did that. Alright, I have 2 cups of vegetable stock. And 1 teaspoon of sugar. And I'm putting in a little bit of red pepper flakes. I don't want too much in there, just a few. There we go. Don't want this to burn nobody up. Alright, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to bring this to a rolling boil, and then we're going to cover it and we're going to simmer it for 15 minutes. And then I'll be back to show you what's next. As I did not put in a teaspoon of basil, we're going to need 2 tablespoons. So I'm putting in 1 tablespoon now of basil. I did not have fresh basil because I could not find it in the 2 grocery stores that I went to. But you definitely need this in the soup as well for that very first bowl and simmer. So make sure you get that in there. As the soup simmered for 15 minutes, I also let it sit on the stove for 15 minutes because we are going to use this lovely emulsifier, and we're going to puree this soup. And ooh, why is that? Let's see if I can show you that without that happening again. There we go. Okay. We're going to add in about 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Got this right here. And the rest of the basil once I'm done pureeing it. So I'm going to get that done and I'll be right back.